Welcome back. This is the second episode of the developer Let's Play for Wizards and Warlords, and I'm going to continue where I left off last time. I managed to get through one turn last time, and this time I expect to get through a bit more than that, but let's see. Before I start, after the last video, there was someone asking me about the difference between search and explore actions, which you could see in the bottom left corner of the screen. Exploring is when you send a follower to uncover unexplored territory, the black on the map, whereas search province will send your followers to look for dungeons and battle sites and other hidden things. I'm going to start off by looking at this notification here. We can see that we have some followers that request an office. So if we mouse over the different names of the followers, we can see who they are, what office they want, and why they want it. So we're just going to close that, and now if I click this one, I can show a dismissed notification. So let's go to our military. We, as mentioned last time, we have a really crappy military. We sent out some followers to recruit, and we got a few more recruits, and we also got some passive recruitment. So let's get a unit going, and we pick a trainer. Could be this goblin which has the trained troops, and that's really expensive and they're really bad. So yeah, if this is really a good idea right now, we might want to save our gold. We don't even have enough gold for this one actually. Take a look at the wisps instead. If we want to assign a trainer for this one, we would need someone with arcane class. By not assigning a trainer, we risk summoning mishaps, which would cause a small unit, but we'll have to take the chance. So let's recruit one of those and send our army exploring to the mysterious site. It's a really good idea to have a general and a scout captain if you want to explore these mysterious sites, as that gives an increased chance of getting a beneficial result for the various events that can happen when you explore these. And let's go take a look right now at our followers. Picking a general, you can see what officers they want. We can see their history, that stuff that's happened to them. Not much right now, but during the course of a game, the followers can fight, or they can go loot a dungeon or write a poem and stuff, and it's going to be in there what happens. It's called ambient character activity. Looking at the different characters, one of them stands out as the most useful general. That would be our spirit warrior. So let's pick him. And then we want a scout captain. Could be this pugilist. And we could have a quartermaster. That would reduce the upkeep of our army. It's not so important for this tiny army, so doesn't matter that we don't have one. Champion, that's good for combat, and it's not really necessary right now, so that's fine as well. So let's take our army exploring, head south towards this mysterious site, see what we find, and we find a band of marauders and defeat them in short order. They don't have any provisions or loot, but they do have a number of prisoners. So let's ransom those and get some gold, because we don't really need influence right now. That's something that we'll need in the future to recruit more characters and workers and stuff like that, but not right now. So gold is what we need so we can get our economy going. And another turn. And they still want these officers, so let's just hide the requests for now. And we also have a quest. We have two actually, because we have the one that we saw previously. We need to find a dungeon, and that's what we have the goblin looking for, searching the province. Let's keep exploring. We need to find something. We would like to find some gemstones or gold or something like that to build a mine, get more gold. Oh, we found out that the dungeon we're looking for is named the Arca of Skittering Death. I'm not quite sure what an arca is, but I guess that's what we're looking for. Skittering Death, that doesn't sound good, but yeah, let's go exploring a bit more. through this desert. Oh, we had a summoning mishap. That's a shame. That means that our new wisp unit is at half strength. Oh well, they're not really that good anyway, so we'll manage. And they'll also have low upkeep. It's not all bad, even though the upkeep is free for the first couple of units, so it really is just bad. And let's merge our two armies, get them closer together. Let's take a look at what we could recruit now. We still only have access to these really terrible units of Reavers or Owl Axis. The Reavers are Bosvelians, which are randomly generated human culture that we have a passive recruitment pool for. The other one, the Orcs, we've sent followers to recruit those, so they won't replenish on their own. If we build a barracks and a wizard tower, we can get some better units, so let's do that. So one-time expense and take some time, but then we have access to better units. So let's merge up our armies. We filter away all these actions. We don't want to see them because it's easier this way. And then we merge the armies. On the wisps, the army got a randomly generated name, the Crimson Guard. That's pretty cool. It's actually random, so some of you may recognize that name. So let's merge that way, and see that the generals and scout captain were put into the new army because it didn't have one. So the game figured out that we probably didn't want to send those back. And let's take from there. See what we can do. We really need to get our economy going. And these primordial trees, we need about 1,000 gold to get a logging camp. We don't have that. It's going to take us 9-10 turns. Yep, that's still the plan, so let's go exploring while we wait for that gold to accrue. Oh, and our research is done, so now we can see some mana nodes. Yeah, here's the message. So as I said, it's done, and we got some mastery progress as well for Arcane. So that's half for a quest. Mana nodes need to be bound in order to give us mana. They can also be drained. But both of these actions require us to research something more. So right now they don't give us much, but we can research it. So let's do that. And we actually can't afford that because that also costs gold. Yeah. If we look at our economy screen, we can sell some of our resources. We have some food. We want a tiny stockpile of that because if we run out of food for our units for some reason, then they'll start deserting, and that's bad. We also have some lumber that's worth more. We could sell some of that, but yeah, let's just go exploring for now. See if we can find something up here, maybe a mysterious site or something that's easy to conquer. That would be great. Oh, we've got some experience for workers. Exploring the plains up here. And another mana node. Yeah. So we have a lot of those available, but we don't really have the mana to bind them right now. We can't. Oh, some of our workers make demands. The elves are threatening to riot if we don't give them more gold. It's just great because we have a lot of gold to spare, but we'll accept because we don't have any troops at the tower, and we really don't want to lose the elves because they're giving us 50 gold per turn. So I guess we'll just have to punish them by sending them to the logging camp and chopping down primordial trees for the rest of their miserable lives once we finish that one. Let's take a look at our masteries. Clicked on Arcane to focus on that one. That'll give us additional progress in that mastery at the expense of all the others, and we can see what that would give us. It's not really super useful stuff right now, but is what we have, and we can't afford to unlock one of the others. Arcane magic is part of the prerequisite for a lot of research projects, so it's a good foundational mastery, even if we can't use it for that much right now. Magic missiles is a decent combat spell, so that would be alright. We have that one. Let's take a look at our followers again. We're going to cancel this recruitment task. We don't really need it, and send this orc to search the province so that we can find the dungeon a bit quicker, because we really need to find it so we can get more gold and more research and stuff. Yeah, and that's it for this time. I'm going to stop here. We found a mysterious pyramid. Yep, until next time.